Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to WCS Challenger, and an apology, of course, as we did have a little bit of downtime there as we were getting our next match going.
You're sorry, aren't you?
I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry, deeply, deeply sorry. I'm not really. But let's jump into our best of three. It's going to be puCK going up against MCanning, MCanning himself, rapping away. And up to the top right-hand corner, that will be him, MCanning. Yeah, 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 in the blue. MCanning. And down to the bottom left-hand corner, we have puCK in the red. So a strong PvP to come.
Yeah, two guys that I would say are notorious for that disruptor play, not just in PvP, like across all matchups. Guess what? Disruptors are pretty good in PvP.
Yes.
Supposedly. So we could be having one of these wars here where they're going to clash so hard, the map is actually going to catch on fire and it's going to be a draw.
That would be fine by me. But that means we'd have to cast another map.
They just finished the game with one disruptor against one disruptor.
They just pop each other. Let's draw away.
And then puCK sneezes,
yeah.
Doesn't pick his up on time with the prism. And
puCK.
Just like that, game over.
That's it. That's all it takes. Just one small move.
Do not sneeze, do not blink.
Well, do blink in this matchup.
Do not mess up. Not your eyes, but your stalkers, yes.
Wait. All right, probe going down to the bottom here for MCanning. I almost said MCanning.
MCanning.
He's making it work if it was Terran, but he's not. Where did that probe go? God, it's so hard to see on this minimap sometimes. There we go.
Can you stop complaining?
I'll just complain about everything. What do you want me to complain about? More films? They're all rubbish.
Talk to us about the Resident Evil movie you saw.
That was pretty bad. I do want to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2 though, because I've only heard good things about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I definitely do. I'll probably go and see it in Poland.
Yeah, actually, I want to see it too.
That should be good.
There's a couple movies, like, you know, when you go to see a movie, you don't have to know for a fact that it's the most amazing thing out there, right? As long as it's decently entertaining. Like, not every movie is going to be like the sickest, most mind-blowing movie out there.
And I like going to the cinema. A lot of people complain about how expensive the cinema is now, and yeah, it's got more expensive, but I like going to the cinema, having my popcorn and sitting there and chilling out. It's actually, it's a nice experience, a nice feeling.
I don't like the popcorn, but like the big screen and volume. Sorry.
Popcorn's got to you. You don't like the popcorn? I like the popcorn.
MCanning did something super interesting, by the way. He made 0 units and went straight for a very quick Nexus here. I think because it's this map and he knows that he's going to get units on time anyway.
Yeah.
He knows he can get away with it. It's nice. I'm going to steal that.
Yeah, it seems that way. puCK at the moment is getting an expansion, but he's not really putting any progression on, as you were mentioning. Because of the size of the map, the Stalkers are going to move out here for him, but really not pose much of a threat, not go too far at all. These two Stalkers right at the front.
Apparently the new Alien is not that great either.
Yeah, I think we spoke about it before actually on broadcast. Jeff said that he really enjoyed it because he could just kind of say it was an Alien film and that's fine.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely watch it because I really enjoy all the Alien films almost. Almost.
And then there's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Which looks awful.
No, thank you. Smurfs, The Lost Village.
Smurfs, The Lost Village. Let's just screw all the other films. Let's go watch that. We know where the real hits are.
It's insane.
Yeah. I think in German, Smurfs is like Die Schlumpfs or something.
Oh, it's almost the same as in French.
Is it? Is
Schlumpf.
Schlumpfe? Okay, Schlumpfe.
Yeah, les Schtroumpfs in French.
Oh yeah? That's weird. It's the Smurfs.
I think somebody was tweeting about this, about Tintin.
Tintin?
Yeah, the dog has a different name in English, Snowy.
Snowy, yeah.
But in French it's Milou.
Milou?
And then in some other countries it's like Milo.
Oh.
But Snowy in English is super different. It should be Milou in every language. Milou is like the name. Come on.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a Belgian writer.
In German it's Struppi?
Oh yeah, that's what somebody was tweeting about. It's ridiculous.
What does that even does that translate to anything? No?
It's just a cute thing.
That's rubbish.
Oh, it's just a cute
Everything's
thing.
rubbish.
Stroopy.
Stroopy.
There goes my new Smurf.
Yeah. All right, Twilight Council and Forge on the back of all of this, but MCanning is going to be hit by some pressure.
Yeah, that's a big commitment here from puCK to have made all of these stalkers. He's going to elevate everything.
Yeah.
With the sentries as well.
Oh my god.
And try and force field stuff away from these pylons and the overcharge.
Oh my god, there's going to be a pylon being made here, and as he comes along... Uh-oh! Surprise! Let's go! I think he wanted to go onto the...
Oh, he's going to drop the sentries on the high ground and force field the army away, but the stalkers, they're on the low ground being attacked right now.
If he keeps doing this right, if he keeps those sentries alive and force field that ramp constantly, then he's going to be in a great position for an
but he's
overcharge.
inside the pylon range now. There is one force field left.
Yeah, he's trying to warp in another sentry, knowing that he needs
puCK
more.
waited exactly enough time here. That pylon inside of the main base not reaching close enough.
Oh,
he snipes the sentry that has the energy for the next force field.
Yeah, he got focused down. That's
there
a bit
one
of
in
a
the prison?
disaster. No, it's a
it's a
stalker. Oh, the second forward
disaster.
overcharge was super useful. puCK, what happened? All the probes are actually coming off the line once again. He's losing a lot of income here, a lot of mining time, but he's going to get every single unit. They don't have blink.
Okay, he killed 24 probes, by the way.
Yeah,
Just
26.
saying.
And now it's 44 workers against 23.
He can evacuate with quite a bit of these units. This Deb still in the natural. He's going to shade them in the main and kill even more.
Yeah, get as much as possible. 26 workers, 28 gone down now. Immortal, hold the line! 30, can I get a 30? Can I get a 30? We got a 30. There you go.
What are you, an auctioneer guy for the antiquities of your dad now?
Auctioneer, can I get a 20? 29, 29, everybody 29. Let's get a 30, 30. Yeah, do that.
That's where you got your speeds to say hitting the north and the south.
Yep, exactly.
And behind this puCK not going to be falling asleep. Double or more than double the walker count here even. Starting a lot of gateways. And MCanning in all sorts of trouble here in game number 1.
Yeah, difficult. Difficult road to recover now. And third base is going to be going down for puCK. How do you even recover from this as MCanning? What do you have to do? Just find a way to harass?
Yeah, I think he just basically remakes probes super consistently and then hope that puCK makes a mistake down the line, like plays overly passive, then you can sometimes, you know, catch back on the walker count and in army, or have just slightly less army,
yeah,
but use the fact that you stay on your side of the map as an advantage. Ooh, overcharge actually on the natural here for puCK to prevent that hallucinated Phoenix to check from checking anything.
This observer up to the top was being hunted, but in space it has found space nirvana in that little constellation thing, whatever this is down in the space. Good job, observer. So he's safe. So, MCanning now has bad army supply, bad worker supply. Gonna have to catch up on all fronts. puCK's moving out, and he has that warp prism still with him. So if he wanted to, he could just keep warping in from these 3 bases and probably overrun MCanning very, very easily here. As you will have disruptors being added on for MCanning. They're gonna have to be the stall tactic, it seems, if puCK wants to actually move out. That's the only little tool he's gonna have to try and get himself back into this by the looks of things. And we'll have 3 Immortals in this army as well. That's a lot of firepower.
Yeah, puCK, I think it's very smart to go for a kill move. Like I said, you don't want to let somebody come back in this kind of game just by playing overly passive. So if you go on the aggression and you know you've got way more, like even, you know, his units are expendable, right? As long as he's trading. You don't want to, like, say, for example, max out and then let the opponent max out over time. So in this case, I think puCK realizes he's got a way bigger army and he plans on using it.
Gonna move forwards. See how this is gonna work out.
MCanning is known for his disruptors. I guess now is a good time to prove his worth with them, but he's gonna have to be hell for shots. Gets a decent first one. Oh! Oh my god.
Of all the things to happen. That being said, this army is still bigger.
He's got a 3rd shot now with that 3rd disruptor, and these guys are reloading in the meantime.
I would just force field. Oh no, there's not even a 3rd down here. Okay, so I'm gonna take this fight once again. Don't use your blink before these disruptors actually shoot, my friend. Like last time.
MCanning probably wishes he was a little bit immortal heavy here, to be honest. Because if there was a blink forward there, or like even missed with some of these disruptor shots, could be really bad for him.
Tries to go forwards there, does MCanning with the Stalkers to bait out anything. If you could bait out a blink forwards to chase, then That would prompt the disruptors to do some damage. Sentry is in that warp prism. What is puCK planning? Oh, gets the observer. With the disruption, comes out, clips one of the immortals during all of that. I think he killed one of his own stalkers actually. A little bit of a flurry of micro there from him.
I wonder if puCK actually realizes there is no third base. Because it's weird, like he's doing this content. Oh, what?
Gets himself a warp prism, but he's blinked forwards very aggressively. Now all the disruptors are going to end up dying to that blink from puCK, blinking forwards.
I guess MCanning lost patience, but he's going to lose the game with it.
Yeah, he's going to lose a lot with that. The 3 immortals are still alive. One more disruptor comes out.
What?
2 photon overcharges. Hold on for a little while there.
How dare he? I'm so surprised he actually went for the blink forward. I don't know what the reasoning was. Maybe he really didn't want to get that pocket expansion as a third base because there's only one gas there, but either way, puCK will take the win here in game number 1 after some solid aggression.
Yep, good stuff. Good game number 1 there from puCK.
At first he looked like he messed up, but then all of a sudden I realized he had killed like an insane amount of workers. And usually if you kill 30 probes of your opponents, for you to lose after that, you'd have to mess up pretty bad. Also, known as going full Todd. Which not many people can do.
All right, so we'll wait for game number 2 in just a moment. Difficult for MCanning to deal with that though. He almost spotted. He almost spotted the little push out. He spotted with the pylon, but even then, even if he'd have spotted it earlier when it came along, he really didn't have that much army to go up against it. His positioning would have had to have been phenomenal regardless.
I guess pylons up the ramp is what MCanning needed as a reaction, but like obviously, you know, it's much easier said than done. Or even move up the... I don't know, I guess against force field is still very risky. If you think about it on this map overlay, right? You've got one base, and then the ramp is down there. So it's very hard to have your army in the right place. If it's in the main, then you're going to get force fielded away in the main, and vice versa. And I think puCK used that super well, so...
Yeah. All right, so we are good to go into game number 2. It's going to be on Odyssey between these two. puCK and MCanning loading up and good to go. All right. I think in theory, when you really look at this, puCK having the more international acclaim is by far the favorite going in, but MCanning looking to make an upset. Let's jump into game number 2 now. As we have spawning up to the top left-hand corner, it will be MCanning. And down to the bottom right-hand corner, we have our red Protoss. It's going to be puCK. Currently 1 game up in this best of 3. This is the round of 16. After this, it will be our round of 8 matches where 4 players will qualify on to the playoffs on Friday and Saturday, which we'll be covering from Poland because our studios are about to get obliterated. Actually.
Oh, yeah, actually obliterated.
Because we've moved office.
You know, I feel like miscommunication, you know, sometimes happens.
Yes.
And I had this weird vision earlier that as we're about to close out the show today and we go for the final GG, that dynamite is building and you call the final GG and you look up the ceiling that's about to fall on us and kill us and you say, done and dusted, Kala is out.
That's the last thing anyone ever hears of me. Like,
they don't double check the building? Because like, yeah.
The stream just cuts out. There's no outro, no nothing. I like the idea of like a wrecking ball coming through the wall as we're finishing up.
GG, like taking me away, and then you look, and then you're next.
No! Because just to, I mean, yes, it is 2 a.m., of course, or it's 4 a.m. now, I suppose, but we are the only 3 remaining people that have like been in this office in the past couple of days. And there's normally like 100 and some people like working busy in this office, but everyone's now moved to a different office, so we've been the only 3 troopers still stuck around. Yeah, exactly. Oh, well. So many great scenarios. The dynamite, the wrecking ball.
Anything, really.
I half expected, because everything in all the other rooms looks absolutely destroyed, like in all the other studios.
Yeah.
I half expected to walk around at 2 a.m. and find like a homeless man like just camping out in like one of the rooms, just like, yeah, nobody was here.
Go to quarter. Maybe it'll be different. Maybe it'll be glorious. We leave the building and then they blow it up behind us.
Yeah.
And we don't even turn around because we're that cool.
Exactly.
We don't even look at the explosion.
There's an ESL screws up and they're not filming it at the time. You're like, why didn't you get that? That would have made a great promo. All right, Stalker's going to be on the aggression here for puCK to start things off. Going to be greeting the Stalkers of MCanning in the middle. On the high ground though, maybe? Stay on the high ground. Stay on the high ground. Oh! He's down on the high ground! He has the high ground. Prequel memes. Go away. Rendezvousing a third Stalker. We'll have a sentry joining puCK in just a moment's time.
What impression is that?
That was when you're on an aeroplane.
Donald Duck?
No. That's when you're on an airplane and the... this is your captain speaking. Today we'll be cruising at around 32,000 feet. And that's what the hallucinated Phoenix will be doing.
I like the troll captains.
The troll captains.
Yeah, those that make like jokes and stuff.
Make fun stuff, yeah.
Last time I went to, I think it was Intel Extreme Master Shanghai on the way back.
Yeah.
The captain said something really funny. I don't know if I could paraphrase it exactly, but he was like, all right, welcome back. Stuff we've landed. So for all of you that, that stayed in China for a little bit, welcome back to reality.
It's pretty true. Every time we go to China, just some miraculous things occur. Normally the 40 degrees heat. Ugh. I like walking around China because people take pictures of me, not because they know me, just because I'm a ginger person. It's great. And they're like, oh, red-headed person. You're a strange creature. Come to us, orangutan. And I'm like, come on, guys. People stopped their cars and took pictures of me. Stopped their cars. That's bizarre. I watched it happen. It was weird.
Stop in the middle of traffic?
Yes! They stopped. The guy stopped his car, took down his window.
The man dyed his hair orange.
Stared at me and took
Even
a picture.
his beard.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
Oh dear. Oh, China. Ooh, speaking of air pilots, Warp Prism speed for puCK. This is Captain puCK speaking. Gonna be cruising nice and fast here pretty soon.
Yeah, puCK has been known for this. Like for a long time, it was about Colossus drop. Like obviously, disruptors didn't exist back then on Frozen Throne, and now Legacy of the Void. Well, you got the disruptor that you can drop and are pretty good as well. Obviously, in PvP, Blink is prevalent. It's there a lot of the time, so puCK knows about that. So the window that is gonna have to do some damage with this is gonna be very short. But guess what? If you can get 2 good Purification Nova onto some probes, that's good enough to take a big lead. And last game, he used that big lead that he got early on beautifully.
It really is. I wonder if MCanning kind of realizes this, because you go over there and you see a Robo Bay researching. It's not often Colossus anymore, and it's very rarely going to be Observer speed. So what else are you going to have? Warp Prism is on the way. And it's looking to put on the assault. It's been spotted though straight away. He sees the speed of this Warp Prism. It's a fast one. Just like Concord, now retired.
Yeah, that Prism, like, definitely you're gonna have to head home soon here, as Warp Prism will near incompletion. When there is that many Stalkers. Overcharge is actually super dangerous as well. Always one thing to keep in mind.
Third base going down for puCK behind all of this. Did you ever go on Concord?
No.
No? I didn't.
For how long was it active?
I don't know how many years it was active, but it was retired a long time ago.
Really?
My parents went on Concord, but I didn't go on Concord.
Yeah, it was a long, like, I don't think I had even flown there.
No?
I had even flown yet.
No.
That was...
I flew a lot when I was a kid. Well, not as much as now, obviously, but...
How fast did it go compared to
fast. Like...
planes these days?
I think my parents went to New York from England, and I think that they were there pretty quick. I don't know the times. I could just pull numbers out of my behind, but I don't think I will. Be interesting to know how long Concorde takes from London to New York.
What? 2,000 kilometers per hour?
If they were fast, man. My parents got to New York fast, and I can't remember how much time. London to New York, how long? 40 fascinating facts. There you go. Oh, trying to harass with this disruptor.
You know how to fold a paper to make a Concorde? It's pretty easy, right?
Well, make a paper airplane.
Yeah. Yeah, but like to make a Concorde.
An actual Concorde? No.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that looks pretty close to it. It's very easy.
Yeah? You'll have to show me one day. There's a piece of paper here, Todd. Do that. In this StarCraft broadcast. He's doing it. He's doing it. You can't see it, but he's doing it.
By the way, that Stargate here is super important for MCanning, not because he's going to make a Concorde, but he's going to get something called an Oracle, which allows you to reveal the entire opponent's army. And then you can. That's how you win the disruptor fights. I love that he's taking this down, by the way.
Yeah.
It really bothered me earlier when somebody wasn't taking it out, just because it's like, I don't know, you just like funnel through so slowly.
Yeah, you kill it off. I definitely agree. So making oracles, not quite a Concorde, but as fast as a Concorde. So
No.
No? No, you don't think so?
No.
That was what, 2,100 kilometers an hour?
Yeah.
Oracles do at least that.
No. Are you kidding me or what?
Space travel? They'd be whizzing, mate.
Yeah, but that's not like a warp speed or something. Like that's like I would say like 300 kilometers.
Yeah.
Even a Boeing is like faster than these guys. That's how sad they are and so underpowered in this case.
I see. So what you're saying is this Oracle should be buffed.
Yeah. I'll make my own tournaments. $300 price pool.
I think, well, steady on. You've already made your own tournament. That's about to happen.
Yeah.
Let's not get ahead of
I
ourselves.
should add some changes to it. Some special changes.
You just come in. By the way, guys, here's the patch notes just before it starts.
Let's just test the balance together, shall we? Actually, that was a terrible idea because my plane doesn't look like a Concorde at all.
Protoss Oracles have been boosted from 4.1 speed to now 12 speed. Oh dear. One day we're going to get in trouble for making fun of him. But it's just funny. I love it. Have you done it? That is not a Concorde. I was hoping.
It failed. It backfired. I don't remember. I was like 5.
You're almost there, Todd. Keep going. Just keep folding down the wings. Meanwhile, these Stalkers are going to engage towards this watchtower. There is the 4th base on towards the left-hand side here for MCanning, so he's doing a good job of keeping himself in this game at an economical pace. Very good economical pace, especially considering he's got +3 weapons about halfway complete compared to the +2 that's only just finished for puCK. Army supplies. Very close.
Look at it.
Look at it. These disruptors, though, they can't really too much towards the high ground.
Why is it that when you try to do an impression of me, you sound like some indigenous guy?
Look at it. I do sound quite
awful.
African, I'll admit. I don't know.
That is not what I sound like. Even a Rotty does a terrible impression.
Whoa!
That's a big catch. Oh my god.
MCanning! Oh, we tried to get those disruptors as well. Okay, what disruptor?
This is the worst, by the way. Like, he's got the high grounds.
Yeah.
I won.
Oh my god.
And he catches. Oh, actually, no!
All right.
Oh my god, I thought he was going to catch the disruptor on the high ground. He gave up the high ground.
MCanning's just the disruptor legend. That's just how it is.
puCK was kinder than Obi-Wan.
He was, but then apparently disruptors cancel out the high ground in that weird ramp world. Yeah, it's all right. It's not bad. That's pretty Concorde-y.
I rest my case.
Well played, well played. You have to throw it at the camera later on. It's going to be the...
Fleet Beacon actually starting.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I want to get the answer. Tempest or Carriers?
I think he's going to go Tempest. There you go. There's your answer.
I don't know how much these guys have experience with this as well, or even like how carefully they've read the patch notes and like, you know. properly considered that stuff. Like a lot of players also, like, you know, they would do it if somebody did it and it looked good, but they might not necessarily do it themselves in the first place.
MCanning's playing it out of his mind, I'll be honest. Those Zealots were harassing the space well, and he got himself under the Disruptor too.
And remember last game, MCanning was just put in a really difficult position from the start of the game. Like, he's supposed to be one of those guys that's really insane with Disruptors himself, and now he's showing that in this game.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Oh,
All of his decision-making!
He didn't see the Zealots coming in from behind. This is super dangerous. They're gonna come in and do a lot of tanking and damage as well. Okay, well, not if he doesn't fight with the main army at the same time, but he's gonna use that to get in a good position to kill a ton of probes and that base here at the bottom.
There's Dark Templars there too.
And puCK is gonna base trade.
Yeah, I guess he realizes that he can't deal with that amount of Disruptors. He's always going to take up more damage in the end unless he gets a lucky hit.
What in the world? There's 2 Disruptors at home for puCK that are pretty dangerous. I'll tell you, you can look at my screen if you want to see, if you need to look soon. Keep an eye on it.
Oh yeah, where are those?
Looks like MCanning.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Maybe about to just pull back? No.
I think he is.
There's so many Zealots there actually. Oh yes! You see how many Disruptors he has behind this, by the way, on the natural here, MCanning? No, on his natural.
Natural. Oh yeah, oh that's a lot.
All right, look at the right hand side. Quick!
Oh my god, there's just fights everywhere.
Yeah, below this.
Those 3 Disruptors.
That's what the Christmas package is.
Will they do anything? Look at his zoning disruptions, purification overs. Doesn't even care about the idea of killing off units. Sends 1 Stalker up to scout.
Yet another base trade.
MCanning. I love it, mate. Blinks forwards, looking to do some more damage here, but he only has Stalkers.
They're on same upgrades. MCanning with way more army supply. He's got 13 Disruptors against 9.
He's sneaking his Disruptors down towards the bottom to join his army.
Oh my god, these probes.
All these probes. Find them. Find them. Find them.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Chill out.
That was one on the probes.
Yeah.
If he was the Tasteless' voice back, well, what would they have said here?
They'd have said, "He's making ravens tasteless." That's what
He's making Disruptors tasteless.
Tasteless. Nobody gets this one. It's really hard to explain as well as an inside joke, because it's just like stupid.
MCanning, he might want to remember that he's got a lot of army at home, just waiting on his natural, doing nothing.
It's 14 Disruptors against 11 Disruptors. This is just Disruptor mayhem, Todd.
Alright, calm down, Mr. WWE.
That's fine, yeah. Chokeslam from the Disruptors, oh. Gonna head up towards the top.
I can't believe that MCanning is not remembering. He's got so many. Look at it. Look at his natural at home.
Are they still there?
That's the backup plan. That's the backup army. He's playing it as a Terran. That's the army.
Careful.
Careful, mate.
Careful.
That's the thing, though, about this army. You can't be going too quick on the attack, because otherwise your army gets blown up and then you lose the game. More ship actually on the way. Where is that? Oh, that's on the 4th.
Oh, wow. Oh, and carriers. The carriers. Ooh.
Okay, so now, I mean, let's be clear here. This is no typical game where they're about to max out and stuff. But in this case, yeah, it does go carriers.
It would be far more appetizing to go for shot! It would be far more appetizing.
Does he still have 1 shot? Was that 3 shots?
That was 3 shots, yeah.
Okay.
He's going to lose those. But it would be far more appetizing, of course, to go for Tempest if you were going up against carriers, right? Or vice versa, your opponent's target tech in general. But, because that's not the case. Just going to be going for this.
puCK's got a high ground this time.
Didn't work out well previously.
Yeah, but he gave it up. Makes me so nervous when they're all in one group as well, right? Because they just clump up. Ooh, catches some of these guys.
MCanning trying to be cheeky and get some flanks with the Disruptors.
He's gonna lose those. As soon as Mothership enters the field, though, this becomes even much harder.
I mean, with carriers, it becomes almost impossible for puCK to win.
puCK's economy is in shambles.
Yeah.
The income is below 1,000 against a 1,700 income Protoss.
There's the mothership. All right, harassment's going to start on this base for a moment. Backs on out.
Yeah, puCK's going to get the bad news here and see the cloak, looking for a revelation.
He's like, no!
Hey, nice attempt on the left-hand side with some Zealots, but MCanning had some of his own Zealots here in position.
Oh, down here, yeah. Zealots try and get on the disruptors. Not exactly.
Somehow Stalkers is so low for puCK. I feel like a blink forward might just win it here for MCanning. But again, like you have to respect the disruptors. Oh, I mean, MCanning is.
These flanks are just so good by MCanning. Catches every single time. And these two carriers now could move forwards if they wanted. puCK has got a mountain to climb in this game. It's almost impossible for him to try and recover from this spot. There would have to be a catastrophic error on the side of MCanning.
It's gonna be a hell of a mountain. I just read about this French guy who made it to the top of Mount Everest. Took him 26 hours. Calories. I can't even do cardio for 2 hours, and this guy just went to the top of Mount Everest.
Climbing for 26 hours.
Sickest.
I think there's very interesting ratios about the success rate of going up mountains like that. Like, I think 1/3 of people who try Mount Everest like die or something. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
No, maybe it's. I don't think Mount Everest is the hardest. There's some mountains that are harder to climb than Mount Everest, even though Mount Everest is the highest. Some are harder.
Do you see the movie Everest?
No, I didn't.
I saw it with Roddy. He had a fantastic breakdown of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's like people from all nationalities and stuff going there, and then like it goes bad for a lot of them. Spoiler alert. But then a couple of them end up like resurging from the dead and doing well.
Yeah.
And there's this like Japanese lady. She's like climbed a lot of the hardest mountains in the world, and then she ends up like not doing so well and dying. And then this guy from Texas, he falls and he looks like he might be dead, but then he ends up like being able to make it all the way back down and survives.
Yeah.
And so Roddy, at the end of the movie, looks at me and he goes like, Japan went down, France went down, but then Texas, born and raised in Texas, we get back up and we go home. That was the funniest. I don't think MCanning can lose at this point, even with a big amount of disruptor shots. Like just with the army, he would give trouble to this.
Yeah, they're going to blink forwards here and kill off as much as possible. He would have to take some amazing purification overs to make this work for puCK. He's warping in a Dark Templar for the defense up to the top right, but actually that's quite a lot of Dark Templars. They're shredding up those Zealots that realize that they're under threat. There's going to be so many carriers eventually, though. There's already 5 carriers out with a 6th on the way. Another Oracle being
MCanning's taking his time, and puCK is fighting this like a warrior.
Yeah.
Like a Texan on Mount Everest.
That's right. But this warrior, unfortunately, is crippled. And it's not going to be easy for this warrior to come back.
He's going to have to mount to come back.
That's right. It's probably not going to happen, though. He'll keep going. Cannons up towards the top, trying to hold on against this. But this is pittance for MCanning. Pittance, mate. He can sacrifice these Zealots all day long.
Disruptors.
What? Revelation.
MCanning has some serious patience.
Yeah, he does.
You don't want to throw, right? Like
No, true. Oracle going to be joining the fray for puCK.
puCK has 1 DT in that left-hand side base.
Where's that? Okay, yeah. Actually, MCanning's only proper mining bases are right up to the north. That purification over is going nowhere, mate. That one's all right. With a disruptor and a dream, puCK is trying to come back. But what we shouldn't tell him is that purification over can't hit carriers, because that will destroy all of his dreams. And that'll be a hard recovery. So whilst I put this mothership on follow, I'll get comfy.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that puCK at this point hasn't tried to, take a fight and end it, because he saw the size of the army of MCanning. Not sure what he's hoping for, but he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to accept, I think, eventually that this is done.
Making a base down to the bottom left-hand corner. Get some of the probes to the top. Oh, but they're warping. Purification Nova's grabbed them. We're down to 3 disruptors for him against the 10. Any blink he has to do for defense.
MCanning loves his disruptors. Like, he was still producing them. He's got some in his main.
Yeah. Just in case his army wanted to waddle up there. Oh, blink. No, never mind. You have 1 disruptor and these stalkers left. You have no disruptors. And now only these stalkers, and they will run away. Oh my god, Mouse, what are you doing? Whew. There we go, we're back on. We're back in the game, team.
Come on, Kalice. I expect better of you.
I know. This mouse pad is too small. The mouse is weird.
Alright, Diva.
I can't work under these conditions. Zealots harassing. This army chasing. Purification Nova going off. Sniping an Oracle. More Purification Novas. Does it just get more high-pitched?
My heart's beating, my hands are shaking. But I'm still shooting, and I'm still getting the headshots.
Oracle goes down? I think I should just evolve my casting style into just that. Nexus going down?
What about the graphic novel voice?
The graphic novel voice.
Yeah.
And MCanning is victorious. Welcome back to WCS.
To an evening with Kalice and Todd.
An evening.
Some StarCraft games.
Join us. Run a bath as we get into WCS action. All right.
All right, 1-1.
1-1.
Now on to map 3 in a second.
Ooh.
Let me check if there is any update on the bracket here.
That would be nice.
I need to skip some rounds as well. Like we see way too many rounds right now. Yeah,
Sure.
that looks better. Yeah, we can update on the bracket, I think, real quick.
Let's do that. Let's take a look at the bracket. As there are those round of 8 games started already?
Yeah, I believe Panda Bear Me against Raze started, and
Okay.
True against OMG A Banana just started as well. So we should be doing the winner of MCanning puCK against Disc, and also probably BioIce against somebody.
Whoever. Yeah, that's going slow.
puCK Bunny or the Invisible Man
Yeah, that guy.
player.
Might be the Riddler. Probably not. But you never know. All right. Abyssal Reef will be our next map. How is that a graphic novel voice? That's like... That's like...
Use your imagination, Kalice.
No. That's
Man, I look so short next to it. This is
you-
ridiculous. You got your chair all the way up and
Yeah.
mine all the way low.
Shall I put mine down?
This is framed like properly. Yeah, this looks better.
This is actually just our normal heights, actually. This is how we normally look
Are
together.
we at the same level?
No, this one's very down. And then that one's... This is difficult now.
You look like you're buried.
Okay, we're back up. We're back up, boys. I'm tall,
And
honestly.
girls, come on. No
Boys and girls.
discrimination.
Yeah. No, but that voice is kind of like the relaxing radio voice when someone, you know, the chill
The
FM.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No, it's not.
Why?
Why? Neil deGrasse Tyson doesn't have a soothing voice.
Yeah, he does, no?
He tells you the constellations are imploding.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who's that guy?
Can't do an American voice.
Oh, Anthony Bourdain. You know that guy?
Anthony Bourdain.
He has a sick, like, deep voice. Like, he narrates stuff as well, I think. He did a bunch of, like, the UFC videos recently.
Oh. Yeah.
I'll put a video later, like, you'll see. Like, that guy is the sickest. Like, I could listen to that guy non-stop.
For us in England, a very, very stereotypical voice, of course, is David Attenborough, the nature documentary guy. You know who I'm on about?
No idea.
No? Okay, well, the stalkers move briskly through the woods. That guy. Do you not know that guy?
No.
That was actually not a bad impression, but it was, yeah.
Do you think Red Eye could do this kind of job?
Please no.
Why?
I mean, he probably could, but please don't. There's no way I could ever watch any like serious nature documentary with Paul. discussing birds in flight. Seagulls are anonymous creatures.
The gazelle will try to escape her fates.
He'll be like a lion, or a whole pack of lions.
What are they waiting for? Oh,
I think they're waiting for us. I hope you enjoyed WCS Challenge with us.
After this, by the way, we will do... Wait, what? Oh no, it's already decided apparently. So
What?
it's PoCK Buddy Bio Ice
Oh,
on the other side.
okay.
So we'll do that next, and then the winner of this against Disc.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 Canadians still in.
Yeah. The Canadians are doing well.
Maybe still half the players. That would be sick.
Yeah. Canada realizes that
Still
North
unlikely.
America... Canada realizes that North America is in great jeopardy right now, just in general, so they're stepping it up. It's true.
Let's jump into game.
It's just true. It's just science. All right, down at the bottom right-hand corner, we do have MCanning. And up to the top left-hand corner, of course, we do have Mr. puCK. 1-1 currently in this best of 3. You did tune in at just the right time. Great.
MCanning, player for Flipside Tactics.
It's true. There's the F and the 3.
puCK has been on route for a while as well.
That's true. There's the...
He might have left and come back, but
The root
everybody
button.
comes back to roots.
That's true.
Everybody comes back to their roots with El Capitan Cats.
You say that, but are you going back to root? You used to be.
I never left in my heart.
Aww, that's
I'm
nice.
still a root Todd.
Root Todd.
Only one team needed.
Yeah, yeah.
A budget nickname, if you will.
Root Todd. Yeah, we couldn't afford the 2 T's. Sorry, boys.
To be honest, to be fair, that's terrible, but it's still better than Rooterdam.
Yeah, that was something special. Oh yeah, Roddy was on there for a while as well. Wasn't he?
He's still on.
Is he technically?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rotty's no clan hopper.
No, I guess not. He's
He's no Nathanias.
he's the new age Hassuobs. 10 years. in
Yeah,
that
I don't know
sport.
about that. There needs to be an award for that, like for players that stayed as long on a team.
Not dissimilar to the Nesty Award for 10 GSL Code S's.
Yeah.
The 10 years in a particular team esport award. The Hassuobs Award.
Which he gives to you himself.
Yeah, he does. Flies in. Lands. Gives you your award. Flies away.
You know, I was just thinking about earlier, because we mentioned our age and stuff on broadcast.
Yep.
How old is White right now? Because he was already like the kind of the grandpa toss and older than...
He must be 38? 39? No.
I wish White would stream more. He's just the best.
Yeah, he is.
I've never met anybody who disliked White. Like,
I have 2 things that just came up whilst you were talking about that.
What?
1, Funker, why are you awake? And 2, thank you for the tweet. You understand that observing needs the proper equipment, and I don't have the proper equipment.
I mean, you could have brought it, right?
Look.
Funka brings his own equipment.
I'm observing and casting. I'm not dedicated observer Funker. I'm not.
By the way, I don't know why you're surprised Funka is up at this time. Like, this is afternoon right now for him.
Wait.
He always goes to bed in the morning and wakes up in the
Really?
evening. Yeah.
All the time,
Yeah.
Funker? That's
Or
mental.
gaming, man.
Can you just fly in and observe for us and save us from my terrible observing?
He was actually born to do this show.
I guess so, yeah.
point.
That's crazy. I don't know how people do that on this time zone. Like when we have to do this, I feel out of whack with the world.
Yeah, but if you do it all the time, then it's normal for you.
Yeah, I guess it becomes normal. But I just...
Anyway, I'm just joking. But generally speaking, Funka is up really late.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
He's a guy, one of those guys that fully enjoys life
Yeah.
and the Parisian scene
All
and
right.
what it has to offer.
All right, let's settle down.
The parties and all that.
2 sentries on the way. For MCanning. And he will have the Robo going down as well. Robo on the other side here, 2 for Mr. puCK. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. What's going on? That was a cute little hiccup, that was.
Whoa, 2 more gates for puCK? He's gonna all in.
What?
He's gonna do the same thing that we saw earlier in game number 1, actually.
No. But where's he gonna lift?
Up the ramp. Do you see a pylon up the ramp to overcharge and defend?
Which angle does it come in from? The third?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he flies like all the way at the bottom, then flies back, picks up units, then flies there. What do you think? He's a Concorde on the War Prism?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I know that War Prism are paper planes, but still, like.
Yeah, they do go down fast. They do die quickly. All right, here we go. 4 sentries loaded up, good to go.
The fact that MCanning went sentries as well is worse too, because they're gonna help even less.
Yeah.
But there is a chance actually force fields away, you know, somehow, or like in. If you can force field the opponent units into yours, it might be able to help you defend in an unfavorable position sometimes.
The Stalker from MCanning might be able to spot this tactic if he's in the right spot.
This is sick. Man, I'm gonna make so many pylons at my ramp on this map from now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be terrorized of this build.
This Stalker might provide him a little bit more vision.
Okay, there's a pylon decently close to that ramp that's going up.
Oh, he's going. He's going. Oh, drops the sentries here. Oh,
and he goes on the low ground this time. Oh, no, there is not a force field here to catch that Immortal.
Picks up those sentries, gets them over the other side of the force field. Now going to be warping in as well. Those Stalkers really want to start focusing down on that warp.
Only one single pylon is going to be attacking, so I think if puCK uses Guardian Shield here and lands a good set of force fields, he might be able to do this. He might section a little bit of this army away. Overcharge was used late too.
Army supply significantly higher here for puCK, who's going to be going in against that Immortal. It does end up going down. The probes come off the line to try and bring down the Stalkers while this is going on. But the Warp Prism micro here is good for puCK, saving some of those Stalkers as they're getting micro back here against all of this. Blink is finished here for MCanning. Oh,
yeah, not overcharge against a lot of weakened units here. If MCanning was able to hold, he might still have a chance, but he's lost so many probes anyway.
Yeah, he has. Blink was cancelled actually for MCanning, realizing the severity of the situation. He's trying to battle against it. The Mothership Core almost falls, but he does survive. Woo!
All right, MCanning, the hour is grave here. I think it's time for a Dark Shrine, my friend.
That's where you go.
He has the gas as well.
Warping in more units. Observers keeping an eye on things. MCanning realizes the observers there will kill it. But there goes the shade forwards.
Ah, this is the sickest. Unless you have a wall at your ramp, you can't even prevent that either.
Drawing him away. Thankfully,
this is gonna kill quite a bit. Like he already kills so many walkers, and MCanning is like in a bad position. But now he's gonna get even worse. Like just these two adepts.
Tried to draw him out of spot with this.
He's trying to catch the units actually on the map right now. MCanning. Oh, if he had followed, he might have been able to get so much. These guys were kind of trapped there for a second. Blink now restarts. I should have gone Prism and DTs for sure, I think. But
yeah,
easier said when you're watching and not putting your stats and tournament life on the line, right?
Yeah, this is now very difficult for MCanning. We're in, as you said, exactly the same situation almost as the first game from this series. He's almost exactly the same position in terms of his income. And now he's being a bit more aggressive compared to that first game. This might be the one window he has an opportunity, because he has a bigger army supply. His 2 Immortals are very important. But it's not going to be enough with Defender's Advantage upon overcharge.
The sentries are a little bit behind here. Yeah, okay. I think he should pull back first.
Oh. A nice attempt at the force fields. But with full and overcharge, this is almost impossible for MCanning to do damage on this angle. So now where does he go? To the Dark Shrine?
Yeah, I think he should have done that a long time ago, but...
Here comes the Warp Prism again, Todd. There's nothing here.
Oh, yeah, this is bad.
Getting a few probes, full and overcharge popped. But the thing is that these units can still be warped in and still harass, since there's no full and overcharge in this area.
MCanning cancelled Blink again, and then restarted it.
This
it actually catches the Prism.
It's been the longest Blink upgrade of all time. Fire. It's almost curtains for MCanning, Todd. Curtains. There goes the hallucinated Phoenix to the middle of the map now, having a bit of a scoot.
Yeah, puCK knows also about the threat of DTs against a player that, you know, you killed so many probes against, and that might be getting desperate, so he gets a cannon in each middle line.
Yeah. Can definitely afford it now. Extra Warp Prism being built so that he can move out into the middle of the map in a bit. He's getting himself blink. Third base on the way for MCanning.
Yeah, so much more income for puCK right now.
Yep.
Almost 1,000 more income, man.
Brutal.
This is almost like his tasters is and MCanning is you.
That's pretty true, yeah.
Third base on the way for MCanning, showing some resilience. I mean, it's his tournament life on the line here at this point. With some crazy disruptor shots, maybe some way, somehow.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think puCK has any intention of taking it to there. He's not even taking to disruptor. He's just massing stalkers. And I think as he closes in on blink, he's gonna march across the map and just go for the blink forward and win.
Again, similar to game one, he will understand definitely how much damage he did before. He knows that his opponent is in a terrible economic state compared to him.
Okay, can he recognize he sees the size of the army, but wasn't able to see that there is no robo bay and no second robo, in which case he might have cancelled his own second robo and just made a truckload of units here to try and hold on.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think he's going to have anywhere near enough once this army comes along. War Prism's going to continue opening the Stalkers.
You're just an optimistic guy, aren't you?
Yeah, you know, I try. Got to be a realist, though, sometimes as well. And these rocks bring them down. Get the assault going on that third base. The Zealot is the harbinger of death. No.
But I think it still will.
Still?
Because the soup never lies, my friend.
The soup. Oh. All right, here comes the attack. Potent overcharge been thrown down. Is he going to blink aggressively? Looks like
that hallucination was great.
Blinks back. Did lose an immortal?
No, I just took out the shield on this one.
Yeah. Sorry. Poof. But never mind.
Very patient MCanning, by the way. Only shooting one of the disruptor shots. The hallucinated one was really nice to buy himself a little bit of time. He goes for the disruptor shot, but that gets sniped too early.
Tries to separate up some of his stalkers, but he knows he's got such a huge army here at this point. I mean, this is not the most efficient trade by any means here, and he will lose a lot of that, but he's done a big chunk of damage to his opponent's army, trying to force field it in as well here. The Immortal's trying to work on this, but these three disruptors, they could still turn the tide of battle, but he will blink onto them aggressively here, trying to focus those down.
Yeah, they don't have any shots left at this point, and puCK
he died before.
might have done it. Targets that one disruptor with the Immortals. GG gets called, and puCK will advance on to the qualifying match here. And poor MCanning goes out of the tournament, and sadly we won't seeing him anymore in Challenger.
Yep. A valiant effort, though. And his next opportunity will come along after next week.
So in 2 weeks.
Yes, because we will have the... Yeah, in 2 weeks' time.
WCS Valencia Challenger.
That's true. That's true. All right, so that means we have now 2 more series to go today. We're going to go to a short break whilst we get our next one set up. It's time for our round of 8 matches here for WCS Challenger to see who qualifies for the playoffs.